How do you begin the process of self-awareness? You hear this word a lot. So you begin moving towards self-development, spirituality, or any form of personal transformation. Self-awareness. Well, I'd like to start by sharing this story with you. There was once this angry, upset dog, and he went up on this mountain, and this was the mountain of 1,000 mirrors. He went up there and then he came down terrified, and he went to the guru, and he said, Guru, up there on that mountain there's 1,000 angry, rageful dogs. Very, very scary place. And the guru decided to go up on top of the mountain himself. And what he saw back was 1,000 joyful, laughing people. So self-awareness is not very easy when we look at the world around us as separate from us, right? So you look at the world around you and you say, oh, look at this sad, awful world. We're destroying the environment. Everything is terrible. I'm going to do something about it. And so you are on your quest to being this incredible hero. And yet you find yourself down the road not really having changed anything. As a matter of fact, you feel more disastrous within. You feel that the drama of the environment around you now within yourself. Well, it's not that the environment is affecting you, is because, like the angry dog, you fail to see that the world around you is reflecting back to you. And so, to begin a process of self-awareness, it's important to look within, and it's important to also look without. We often say, don't look without, look within. Well, because oftentimes for many people, looking without is looking for approval. What can I get from the world out there? Are they going to approve of me? What do they think of me? But when you begin to become aware of self-awareness, when you look at the world out there, you stop seeing them as them. You start seeing them as part of you and you as part of them. You see, that separation that you've had so far becomes one. And that's where compassion really grows from. See, when you begin to accept parts of you that are imperfect, and sometimes many people don't have an easy time accepting parts of them that are imperfect. But if you look without and you accept the imperfection of everything that's around you, you can turn that within. It's a bit of flip side of how you're taught. You're taught turn within, turn within, turn within. But most of you have a hard time turning within, because turning within would mean to face all those inner demons. Oh, and they can be very, very ugly. Somehow when it comes to our own dirty laundry, it's very, very hard to see it, right? But when we see other people's dirty laundry, we love to skim through magazines and see their dirty laundry of others. And sometimes we even have compassion for them. We say, oh, I feel for them. So imagine you took this and you applied it to yourself. Imagine you looked at someone and you said, oh, I accept them for who they are. They're imperfect. And you do the same thing with you, because you realize that they are a reflection of you and you are a reflection of them. There's a deep connection. Now, this might sound too esoteric, too spiritual, and too intense for some, because you might say, I have nothing to do with that celebrity in the magazine. How are they a reflection of me? We can be furthest away from each other. That's not true. Anything and anyone that you encounter at any point in your day, you have a connection with them. This is the mind-blowing part of living a more spiritual life. That you see this deep connection that you have with everyone around you. And as you do, compassion grows. Inner compassion also grows. So, if you'd like to become more self-aware, start to become more aware of how you relate to the world around you. When you stop seeing that separation between you and others, you begin to really feel the union, the unifying aspect. Now, this doesn't mean that you have no boundaries anymore. As a matter of fact, the more that you see the unity that you have with others, the more of an individual, a truly full, integrated individual you become. And in that, you can feel closer to others. Many have a hard time setting boundaries and feeling connected with others because they lack this self-awareness. They do not understand who they are and what the world is. They do not understand the deep connection that they have with everyone around them, and the deep connection that they are lacking within them. And as you do, you feel a seamlessness in your life, a flow, a sense of flow, a sense of unity, and synchronicities, connections that you hadn't thought of before. They begin to flow in with such ease. And instead of constantly fighting, instead of constantly wondering, how do I set a boundary? I don't know how to talk to this person or that person. I don't know how to set a boundary with my own self. All of that begins to fall away as you become grounded in the true essence of who you are. And you begin to understand the true essence of all that is around you.